just seemed like McConan wanted to have and he fell off. In the end, McConan became a one-hit wonder, and it seemed like Drake only really signed him to hop on his hit song and make a quick bag. Now in 2015, another Canadian rapper would be added to the roster, Roy Wood. Around the time, Roy would be an exciting upcoming rapper. However, it seemed like after signing to the label, his quality and work ethic declined. He would make a hit song Drama featuring Drake, which hits at over 11 million plays on Spotify. In a recent interview, Roy revealed that himself decided he needed a break from music due to him feeling like he was losing control of his life. After a 5-year break, in 2023, he'd release his Mixed Emotions album, which he worked on with Drake. But it would eventually drop with no Drake features and Drake giving it zero promotion. As he's your artist that is signed to you, why wouldn't you help him get bigger? He would get himself 2 platinum certifications with his song featuring Drake and 2 more gold certifications with his singles. But that was about it. In that same year of Roy Wood signing, Drake would also recruit a mysterious R&B duo, Division, composed of the Canadian singer Daniel Daly and the producer 1985. They would make an appearance on Drake's Views album on the song Faithful, but that would be about it. After signing to OVO Sound, they would surely drop a couple albums which would place top 50 on the Billboard 200. However, their most recent 2023 project completely failed to land on the charts, and of course, no promotion or support from Drake. Fast forward to 2017, Drake would sign 2 more artists, Baka Not Nice and Popcorn, with Baka being Drake's old friend and security guard since 2013. He would first introduce himself to the OVO fan base on Drake's Nothing But the Same album, where he would feature on additional background vocals. However, he would be arrested in 2014 for some not nice things. He would leave him in jail for almost a year. After he was released, Drake would celebrate by stating on the song Know Yourself, "I might declare it a holiday as soon as Baka get back on road." And 2 years later in 2017, he would officially join the OVO family. He would release a single, Live Up To My Name, co-written by Drake. It would debut at number 77 on the Canadian Hot 100, but Baka wouldn't be consistent with the releases. I think Baka's record career was more of a gift from Drake to financially help him out, as Baka is one of Drake's OGs. Then Popcorn, the Jamaican singer, would also sign around 2018. Drake would give him features, which would turn out to be his biggest songs over the years. However, in 2023, Popcorn would state in an interview, "I have so much music, the label can be weird sometimes. I love the label, but I don't like them. But I'll be independent soon," which doesn't really add up, as Drake has previously stated that his artists would have complete freedom and control over their music. But past 2018, things would go pretty quiet with the label. Drake, of course, would still continue his reign as the biggest hip-hop artist in the world, with him going on to release Scorpion and Certified Lover Boy, with Scorpion selling 700k first week and CLB selling 600k. Drake wasn't going anywhere, but after dropping 2 hit albums, he continued working on his OVO Sound label. In 2021, he was signed Canadian rapper Smiley, who would introduce himself to the world by releasing a single featuring Drake named Go to the Top. However, apart from that song with Drake, Smiley would have any accomplishments of his own, and in general would be clowned for his unique approach to music and would be called listenable by many. The final artist to sign to the OVO Sound would be Naomi Sharon, the first female OVO signee. She did, however, sign in 2023, so probably isn't fair to judge her success yet. Now, the OVO Sound label has been out for just over 10 years at the time of this video, and realistically, Drake only managed to sign one artist with so much success, Party Next Door. It seems like a lot of these other artists would just sign so Drake can take their hits, make a quick bag, and forget about them. Now, many fans would coin Drake's label as just a writing camp, but there may be a true reason behind why Drake runs his label like this. At 19, Drake was offered a chance to write for Dr. Dre, which seemed like an amazing opportunity. However, it did not turn out that way. He soon realized it was a demanding and stressful job. He said in an interview, "It was some of the most strenuous, militant shit I've ever done, but no usable songs came out of it. When I think of how he worked us, it's no wonder he didn't get anything out of it. It was just writers in a room and churning out products all day long." Since Drake saw the artists from camps like this and make hits for them, Drake maybe took inspiration from that and implemented it into his own label. Anyways, we can definitely say Drake's OVO Sound label has been a failure on behalf of the individual success of the artists. However, from Drake's point of view, the artists are making the hits and getting in the bag, so you can't really judge him. Now, we're going to go into the disaster that is Travis Scott's Cactus Jack label. Travis rose to fame in 2015 after he dropped his debut studio album, Room, which sold an incredible 80,000 units first week, and debuted at number 3 on the Billboard 200. Travis would reach even bigger heights with his project Birds in the Trap, which debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200. With these 2 projects, Travis Scott would cement himself as a star within the hip-hop scene, with all eyes on him when he announced his third studio album, Astroworld.
But before the release of that album, Travis Scott would first start his Cactus Jack label in 2017. He would claim in an interview that it was meant to be a launching pad for new artists and producers, without major labels taking advantage of them. Basically, he wanted to replicate what good music Kanye West label was did for him and his career. The first artist that signed to the label was Smokebird, and off the bat, his signing was a bit weird. And I'm saying it was weird because the signing was all speculation and allegation based on Smokebird showing up late in the studio with Travis Scott. The initial reception of Smokebird supposedly signing to Cactus Jack was terrible, with fans being extremely shocked and upset that Travis would basically sign his theme rapper, or even sometimes referred as Lil Pump Side. Travis Scott would feature on one of Smokebird's songs, Fingers Blue, and executive produced the album Dead Star. But after that, literally nothing happened. In the end, it seemed like Smokebird never officially signed to Cactus Jack, and it was just Smokebird's label, Alveo, paying Travis Scott to be affiliated with Smokebird to give him some clout. In 2020, Smokebird announced that Travis parted ways and he got to bigger things. And bigger things in quotation marks, because in more recent times, Smokebird's career has been an absolute downward spiral. In the summer of 2020, his album Follow Legit was an embarrassing 5k units. And then of course, we can all remember that absolute tragedy of Tim West freestyle. Nothing really came out of all this hype with Smokebird. If anything, being affiliated with Smokebird damaged Travis' reputation. The first real artist that got signed to the label that Travis Scott would confidently start promoting and putting out to open for his shows was Sheck West. Sheck West quickly rose to prominence back in 2017 after dropping the single No Mamba, with it becoming an absolutely viral hit, and currently just surpassing a million views on Spotify, which is crazy considering it's only been out for 5 years. Now with this huge hit, I'd also signed into Travis Scott's label. Everybody was excited to see what was next from Sheck West, but that would have come up later. After signing Sheck West later in 2018, Don Toliver would be signed by Travis Scott, and at the time, he basically had no music out and was literally nobody. He would be introduced to the world as a feature on Travis Scott's Astro World on the song Can't Say, and at the time of the album being released, Don Toliver only had 3,000 followers on Twitter. He was talented enough to be the main factor behind that song, though nobody knew who he was, yet fans were amazed. This really gave Don a head start in his career, as he became one of the most hyped rappers overnight. Sheck West would also have credits on Astro World, but only as additional vocals on No Bystanders, so Juice WRLD. And again, this feature on Astro World gave Sheck West a huge round of exposure. He ended up releasing his debut album, Bloodborne, towards the end of 2018, with huge hype from Mo Mamba and the Astro World feature. Fans were expecting him to reach new highs with this project. However, it wouldn't turn out that way. The album landed at number 17 on the Billboard 200 and sold pretty poorly at 25k units first week. But he did get okay reviews, and fans were looking forward to further music from him. In 2019, Don Toliver would continue to shock the world when he released the hit single, No Idea, which absolutely took off when it was released, and is currently his biggest song. Post Astro World, Travis Scott would drop Jack Boys, with it containing features from future artists such as Pop Smoke, Lil Baby, Quavo, and Offset. But alongside these features, Travis Scott would place his artists, Sheck West and Don Toliver, which was a very smart way to promote them. 2019 was a hugely successful year for Travis artists. Sheck West was still growing from his viral TikToks on Ray Mamba. Same with Don Toliver, who had his hit single No Idea, also blew up on TikTok. Jack Boys would also debut at number 1 on the Billboard 200, providing them with further attention and success. In the following year, Don Toliver would eventually release his debut studio album, Heaven or Hell. It landed at number 7 on the Billboard 200 and sold 44k. Considering he was a literal nobody a year ago, this was quite impressive. It seemed like Travis Scott really found a gem, and he was bound to be the next superstar within the hip-hop scene. Don Toliver was seriously looking like a great investment. However, on the other hand, Sheck West, I don't know what happened to him. Since the release of his album in 2018, he's dropped around 3 singles a year, no EPs or anything. It doesn't really make sense to me. My guess is he's made so much money from Mo Mamba that he's just enjoying his life and it's not really bothered. Nevertheless, as we wrap up 2020, the Cactus Jack label seemed like they had a lot of potential, but they were only 2 years into their reign, so they still need more time to properly judge. In 2021, Travis Scott was signed the hottest rapper within the underground, So Fate, who at the time was blowing up from his song Knock Knock and Off the Map. One side, Travis Scott and Don Toliver start posting So Fate from their stories, which of course got their fans interested in who this new signing is. However, once signed to the label, Sofego wouldn't drop for almost 2 years. He would drop one single and feature on Triple Straight Back Night album throughout 2021. And even though there was a drought of Sofago's music, he was still streaming insanely well and popped off on the feature for Trippy Red. But with their lack of releases, it seemed like his career was headed the same path as Sheck West, but eventually they would get to work. Throughout 2021 and 2022, the Cactus Jack management would start pushing Sofego as it would get him in loads of commercials, Jimmy Kimmel live show, and an Apple Music collaboration.
Back to throw. Bryant.
It's my whole city.
He finds his man complete. That's Myers.
Eventually, he released his debut album, King Cards, in late 2022. But you see the entire excitement, Sofego that he also switched from the sound, which was an attempt to flex listening and expand his fan base. But what he did was push his OG fans away. He immediately got put out online, especially as some of Sofago's classmates, such as Ken Carson and Destroy Zone, were seeing that they were starting to progress way past Sofego. The worst part was though that Sofego did not make any very well. He started responding to fans on his old Instagram account, saying his supporters are acting fake and telling everyone that he knows what he's doing and people should stop telling him how to release his music and live his life. The first issue of King Hearts was that he simply took too long to drop. Almost a 2-year wait for an underground rapper's album is too long, especially when you have someone like he who at the time was dropping over 3 projects a year. But Sofago's delay music could have been due to the astronomical and tragic in 2021, which led to even death. This resulted in Travis Scott and his entire brand under fire by literally the entire world. The cause would have been a terrible time for Sofego to release music, since could of course delay any music he had planned to release. This wasn't the end of the deal for Sofego and Cactus Jack. It was his first studio album, and he was still young, so he still had certain time. And that same year that Sofego signed to the Cactus Jack label, Don Toliver sold an impressive 70K first week of his album, Life of the Dogs. It almost took his previous album. Throughout 2022, nothing really would happen with the Cactus Jack label until towards the end of the year. Don Toliver dropped the lead single to his third studio album. A music video would be released alongside the song, but something seemed off. It would gain a staggering 5 million views in 24 hours, many of the comments looking bot-like, which got fans thinking that the label was botting Don Toliver's views. Now look, Don Toliver is of course signed to Cactus Jack, however, distribution of his music is done under the label Atlantic Records, who have a history of playing with their artist stream. We use the likes of Bobby Schmurder, pulling out NBA Youngboy for having his views rotted, and then going on to say you can get something like 1 million views from 4K. Now obviously when this happened, it was a big deal, but in the current day, I don't think many people remember that Don Toliver music videos has views rotted, but it didn't even negatively impact Don Toliver and the Cactus Jack label for a short time. As we move into 2023, Don Toliver would end up releasing his third studio album, Love Suit, which landed number 8 on the Billboard 200 and sold pretty poorly at 40K, which I think is disappointing considering he had the likes of Future, Justin Bieber and Lil Durk on the album, and the fact that his previous album sold 80K. I was expecting a lot more. Sofego would then drop his first one following King Hearts Go Plus, a short EP where he displayed the diversity of sound. This project actually switched to Sofego within the only down. As funny as back to his old sound, people started messing with it. Sheck West was still to drop, his last single being in 2022. However, this was definitely due to him reaching his peak throughout. As of today, he's currently playing basketball, professional in France. And in the end, I wouldn't say Travis Scott's Cactus Jack or Sofego within the underground. As he finally went back to his old sound, people started messing with him again. Sheck West was to drop, his last single being in 2022. However, this was definitely due to him reaching such a peak throughout. As of today, he's currently playing basketball, professional in France. And in the end, I wouldn't say Travis Scott's Cactus Jack returns to fame. Sheck West didn't completely disappear. However, it's still a popular figure around the group. His record feature on the song Beat from Travis Scott's Utopia still going viral on the internet. Don Toliver, he never managed to reach the heights of Travis Scott, however, still became a widely known featuring artist and managed huge hits. And Sofego, but I honestly think it is unfair to judge this early. I think he was under a lot of pressure. He had so much hype and signed to one of the biggest rappers in the industry. He just made a couple of wrong choices. With his next project dropping soon, I definitely think he'll make a comeback. And even recently, his fan base literally took over the internet and got him trending. In the end, it's far from over for Travis Scott and the Cactus Jack Label, but it's clear that they should have more hits and some more big projects. But whether they can actually bounce back, we'll have to wait and see. But as of right now, they definitely don't have the best image. And now I'm going to go to Trippie Redd's 1400 Entertainment label, also known as the 1400 Gang. After the viral success of his single Star and the Letter T his debut, which mixtape in 2017, Trippie Redd continued to flourish, creating some of the SoundCloud era's biggest songs, such as Blood, XXXTentacion, Taking a Walk, and by the end of 2018, Trippie Redd is one of the biggest rappers in this new wave of SoundCloud artists, with him having huge sales and reaching the heights of the Billboard Hot 100. And by the time 2019 rolls around, Trippie Redd has cemented himself as a certified mainstream hit, with the whole scene at the time looking up to him as one of the pioneers of the modern emo rap genre. With all this newfound success, Trippie wanted to do something new, expand his brand, and share his talents, which would lead to him setting up his 1400 collection. The label was first begun in 2019, with the first official artist signed being K-Swab, Sunny 2.0, Chris King, and one artist unofficially signed, Teaser Touchdown. She's only around the 40 count a lot. Official artist signed being K-Swab, Sunny 2.0, in a whistle. 800 collected. The label will first begin in 2019 with the first official artist signed being K-Swab, Sunny 2.0, Chris King, and one artist unofficially signed, Teaser Touchdown. She's only around the 1400 camp a lot, and can be even seen in one of their vlogs and Montreality interviews. At this point in time, TJ seemed like an artist with a lot of potential. However, he was signed to the label, and of course it's all theory, but I really think Trippie should have attempted to bring in TJ's collect. He could have waited for his contract to expire, he could have buy him out of the contract, but of course that didn't happen at the time, which is a shame, as in the current day, TJ Touchdown is a huge artist and has recently blown up, but now, let's move on to the actual 1400 artists. So first, Chris King goes an interesting backstory. He has been making music for over 10 years, and used to be close friends with Justin Bieber, even slept at his house for a year and a half. He was also very close friends with Kanye Jett, who used to be friends with music back in 2011. As we can see, Chris King is super well connected, which would lead to him meeting Trippie around 2017, where Chris would act as a mentor for Trippie as he was blowing up at the time. And after Trippie blew up and became a superstar, he would sign Chris King to his label. Of course, this whole time, Chris King is releasing music. He isn't taking off. Now this is where Trippie Redd comes in. As he and Trippie are close friends, Trippie starts giving him all these features for free, which of course got his streaming numbers popping. And the main issue of this was that it really didn't seem like Chris King was trying to build a proper artist and was trying to feed off Trippie Redd's features. This of course helped Chris King's career, but in return, it damaged Trippie, and he's giving away these features to artists that no one knows, which diminishes the value of Trippie Redd's sound. Anyways, back to 2019 and the beginning. Collected all space on the sunny side. It was time to get to work and start releasing proper music under Trippie's label, and Trippie Redd would give them a huge boost to their careers by giving them a bunch of features. By 2021, K-Swab would have dropped 2 projects, Hot Slayer 2 and Sexually Active, which featured 3 Trippie Redd features each, with all of them being the highest streaming songs on the projects. These albums wouldn't do any crazy numbers and would have okay success within the underground scene at the time, but K-Swab's career was pretty bright, as he was starting on his own band. Sunny would also release music which was littered with Trippie Redd features. Sunny's first ever song was literally with a Trippie Redd feature, so I don't think Sunny's trying to have any actual musical success, or he's just trying to make his way back from him, similar to Chris King. Now one of the songs Sunny and Trippie released was a 50 song, where Trippie was flamed by the entire community for copying Cardi's new Neon.
First impression, the clips are beyond similar, with Trippie even using Cardi's exact Hellcat line.
However, you have to respect Trippie and Sunny, because this track was classic. Big strike there to get the touchdown. However, Sunny's parts were hugely disappointing. The songs all were like millions and 100,000 plays, but it was all because of Trippie, nothing to do with Sunny. Or K-Swab, on the other hand, would further release 2 projects, Hit You When You Land, no Trippie Redd features. The projects actually had decent success. It would let K-Swab grow the fan base within the underground, and it genuinely looks like it has some potential to make it hit. It would also drop Midnight Malibu, which was a significant improvement from his previous project, but this time to one Trippie feature. And overall, his fans started to think that his music had been out of decline, with him even being caught up in a controversy producers, but not biggest producers, which resulted in that entire project being temporarily taken down. But this isn't the only legal trouble K-Swap would get himself into. In 2020, Trippie Redd would give K-Swap a Playboy Carti feature that he once had. K-Swap would take it upon himself to actually release the feature on his Love Sick project under the song Perk 97. He did this in a secret way where he posted the song but didn't mention Playboy Carti as a feature on Spotify or SoundCloud to bypass the Interscope copyright intellectual property system. However, this wouldn't end well as he would eventually get a cease and desist letter and would take down the song and the entire project as it contained an unauthorized feature. Not only is this shitty from K-Swap, but it's even shitty from Trippie Redd to give K-Swap a feature from Playboy Carti, as it wasn't K-Swap's feature, it was a feature of Playboy Carti recorded with Trippie Redd. But to be fair, it did give K-Swap loads of hype, as I think it was one of the first songs to leak in 2020. And an artist I've yet to mention is Zelly Honcho. He's another artist that is supposed to be signed to Trippie Redd's multi-million label. However, he's taking the more organic route. He's dropping his own music and actually getting a lot in 2020. And I've yet to mention is Zelly Honcho. He's another artist that is supposed to be signed to Trippie Redd's multi-million label. However, he's taking the more organic route. He's dropping his own music and actually getting a lot of support. He doesn't know Sam. However, he isn't doing the best numbers-wise, and in general, it doesn't look like he's really going to make it. And to be truthfully honest, Trippie's label seems like a whole message. And I know the final pitch, I know artists that are taking it ignored. So far, it seems like Trippie was just signing his friends and giving them features so they can make a quick back. In 2022, Sky Morales, who was Trippie Redd's girlfriend at the time, would also sign to the she'll drop an EP of some singles, Trippie Redd feature, while also making appearances on Trippie Redd's Love Letter to You 5 as the first female signed first great impression to the fans. However, Trippie would announce to the world that he had in fact cheated on his girlfriend in the summer of 2023, which would lead to split up and her leaving 1400 collective. And out of all the official signees on the 1400 label, only one artist has had a decent run, K-Swap. Sunny 2.0, he made a lot of money off the Trippie Redd features, but he hasn't released it in a long time. And even when he has, his singles have gone awful days. Chris King, now personally, I don't think he's great. He actually does have some good fan base. Of course, all his big numbers are from the Trippie Redd features. He actually has had some solo success. And then Zelly Honcho, again, his numbers aren't great. He's taking the more organic route and releasing music without any Trippie Redd support. But if we put into respect that Trippie Redd's artists have about 200,000 listeners and are pretty much random SoundCloud dudes, Trippie star from Ohio, it doesn't look great. Now compared to someone who blew up at the same time as him, Playboy Carti, who has managed to keep up his hype and launch his own successful label, it's pretty embarrassing on Trippie's behalf. You can even go further with this, talk about Trippie's downfall and how he's bought his music flopped. Instead, he said whereas Carti, something he was doing crazy good and hasn't even reached his peak yet. Musically wise, Trippie's label is horrible. It just seems like a bit genuine for a lot of Trippie's friends. And that wraps up for today, guys. Which label do you think was the worst album of these? Personally, it's probably Trippie Redd because they just had zero success, and especially with Trippie Redd's career going through the bin as well. It's pretty bad. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys next
$14.99 a month for a streaming app, and $9.99 a month for a music app, and $12.99 for a video.
Two more to use here in the final stages. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Jacobs now. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Back to throw. Bryant. That is caught. And the Raiders are on first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And the AFC champion.
Jordan Poole had a big year scoring, but the Golden State Warriors still decided to move on even before his new contract kicked in. A fresh start in Washington could have been what Jordan Poole needed to forge his own identity without letting one.
So I just broke the color most passing yards of the game. She just joined it again. Was a touchdown again. I don't know about touchdown. I'm not betting that either. Running the Super Bowl, I went to the Super Bowl record. But this game, last game was kind of, I just had to rush it. I was running. This game, I went on. See the game, it's more yards than I both started, I got that. Mother rushing, touchdown, touchdown. Myers went on, I think Jacoby Myers, I'm not supposed to be working. Yeah, you went on.
Definitely getting some victory tacos tonight.
Yo, Rook, keep playing like this, and you'll cash in for sure.
Hey, we got more football to play, fellas. Looks like we got more ball to play, guys.
One win at a time.
Keep it rolling, boys. Yeah, ain't done yet.
Man, I'm so sore, but it's all worth it though.
You gotta hit that massage table.
One low moment to find him. Instead, his negative tendencies have only been amplified as he toils in the equivalent of basketball Siberia, and his contract will only continue to make things much worse. So before we get to the content, make sure you drop, like, subscribe, and turn on our notifications to help the channel grow. We're on the ground at 900,000 subscribers, and we're still close. Now that we get all that out of the way, the intro. $1,100 off of a $20 entry on Prize Picks. And it wasn't just me, it was everyone that followed these picks on my Instagram story. And the best feeling is the amount of people that made money as a result of this. I mean, bam, bam, bam.
John Ferguson, perfect keep it in play. And then on 20 carries this year. It's your big day. Number 2, Crowley's number 3. So was that fucking 7? As best QBs in the as receiving online. And yeah, so it's a 10. Number 29, maybe. Look at Robert's Belay down there. Number JDB. Robert's Belay. No, I made the Pro Bowl. You know that I'm going to make the Pro Bowl. In the season, I really like to see how dominant he really makes the Pro Bowl. He makes the Pro Bowl. He's awesome. I don't know what he is. Myers makes the Pro Bowl. No Pro Bowl for Tottenham. It said Red Roder was top 3, top 10, but it's probably only better at Melanie. But I don't even see anybody. Somebody's scored a good team. He was nobody else. God really made the Pro Bowl, obviously. Diablo, he made the Pro Bowl. Shout out to Diablo. Nice. That's what I mean. Shout out to the Pro Bowl, yeah. Pearson, did he make the Pro Bowl? Oh, yeah. It says Diablo. Made the Pro Bowl. Oh, yeah, he did. I know that. Take him on. Oh, make the Pro Bowl as well. Nice takeaways. Also known as this. So, next regular Pro Bowl. I'm gonna make Ace Bowl. I think it's the Eagles. Eagles in the Super Bowl this year. Who knows? What's the record? It's like best team forward. Let's get it, yeah. Oh, let's check the rosters. Yeah, we did. And all my friends can take it. Let's go. I don't think you should have given that for you. What you consider that? Oh, it's I'm fucking consider that. I don't know what it is up there, so. I'm expecting. I take up. If we go there, it's 99. Slacking up. Myers is up to Super Tuesdays. Guaranteed him probably like one of the stars. He's up to Superstar to make it. He'd like to see it. No, Suit body already starred. You already had talk about. Yeah, I would probably star now. I'm seeing what's going on. Chandler Superstar. Weak ass nigga. What's he really doing there? Body both songs. This is hard. Is F Superstar? He is. This is a big hit for F. He's young. The F Superstar is a big hit for us. He's here to practice all that, you know. So, practice call. This dude, I don't like him. He's a big one. I don't like these receivers so it's a JD that would keep on around here. And I don't know, man. And I just kiss people from that one. I don't like people. I was gonna ask you, the franchise was on dope with the nights. I don't like the players. I was really like Banana. Y'all though.
Bam! IDF temper flooded, so the best part for me was seeing you guys make money as well. But we're not done yet. If you haven't signed up for PrizePicks, use my promo code Microphone to double your deposit up until $100 on PrizePicks. And I give away my picks on a daily basis for free on my Instagram story and now my Snapchat story. We're having so much fun doing this. I'm so happy that I made you guys some money. And thank you, PrizePicks, for the sponsor. Mic check 1212. What's going on, everybody? The Golden State Warriors drafted Jordan Poole out of Michigan with the 28th overall pick in the 2019 NBA draft. Poole was entering an organization dealing with dramatic change. The team had just lost two of their best players to devastating injuries during the 2019 NBA Finals loss to the Toronto Raptors. Kevin Durant went down with an Achilles injury in Game 5, while Klay Thompson tore his ACL in Game 6. On top of that, Durant would end up leaving the Bay for Brooklyn, while Klay Thompson was lost for the 2019 to 2020 season, and eventually it would be the 2020 to 2021 season as well. As a result, the Warriors ended up giving Poole an unusually long look during a lost season. Steph Curry only played in 5 games after injuring his hand early in the season, and the Warriors finished with the league's worst record. Poole got plenty of run as a rookie, flashing his scoring ability with steady playing time, playing very inefficiently. With Steph Curry back in the mix in his second season, Jordan Poole's playing time dipped a bit, but his scoring and efficiency improved noticeably. 11 games in the G League gave Golden State a peek into what he could look like in a higher volume role. After missing the playoffs in back-to-back seasons following 5 straight trips to the NBA Finals, the Warriors were counting on Jordan Poole to take a bigger role in the season. Playing all but 6 games while starting for most of the season, Golden State's most common starting lineup that season featured him next to Steph Curry in the backcourt, alongside Draymond Green, Andrew Wiggins, and Kevon Looney in the front court. That lineup went 22-5 as the Warriors raced out to a fast start. Golden State improved to 39 on January 9, 2022, the night that Klay Thompson made his long-awaited return to the court. But that required Jordan Poole to come off the bench, and as the season played out, it became clear how this affected his performance. Poole averaged almost 24 points per game at the start of that season, but his scoring plummeted to under 14 points per game off the bench. All of his other stats as well. Meanwhile, after a strong first half, Golden State struggled to activate Klay Thompson from the starting lineup as the record flattened. But Golden State recognized that Jordan Poole still played an important role and reinserted him into the starting lineup towards the end of the season alongside Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. He ended up edging Curry to lead the league in free throw percentage while having a breakout first season, averaging over 18 points and 4 assists. The Warriors went through some losing streaks down the stretch, but still entered the playoffs as the West seed. They started during their first round series and had big games early as the Warriors took down the short-handed Nuggets in 5 games. After that series, he came off of the bench for the rest of the playoffs and still had big performances, including games 1 and 3 against Memphis, and scored in double digits in every game of the Western Conference Finals against Dallas. In the NBA Finals against Boston, Jordan Poole hit 5 threes in a huge Game 2 victory while hitting multiple threes and scoring in double digits in each of the series' final 3 games. The Warriors played their title season. Poole averaged 17 points while nearly shooting 50, 40, and 90 during the playoffs. To do that, winning a championship after having the season he had at just 22 years old would lead to a massive playday as he excitedly expressed with Andrew Wiggins during their loss celebration.
You're about to get a bag. You're about to get a bag. You're about to get a bag.
While that exchange foreshadowed a new contract, nobody could have predicted what would happen in the days leading up to it. Jordan Poole's rookie season very quickly turned into a nightmare championship hangover in early October 2022 when the Athletic dropped a bombshell report that discussed a physical altercation at practice between Jordan Poole and Draymond Green. The very next day, TFC released a video that showed Draymond Green punching Poole. Less than 2 weeks later, the Golden State Warriors signed Jordan to a 4-year, $140 million contract extension while the team was still dealing with the aftermath of the punch. That incident largely defined their season and set off a long year of beef between Jordan Poole and Draymond Green. We've covered extensively in this video. Jordan Poole was shuttled back and forth between the starting lineup and bench for much of the season, starting at about half the Golden State
these games. Even when he played well, head coach Steve Kerr wouldn't commit to him as a starter, refusing to start him over Klay Thompson. Late December, during a blowout loss to Brooklyn, Nets fans chanted something insane while Jordan Poole was at the free throw line. God bless you! In January, Jordan Poole took an ill-advised three in crunch time against Memphis that upset the normally calm Steph Curry so much that he threw his mouthpiece and got ejected. In a March game against the OKC Thunder, Jordan Poole didn't pass to a cutting Draymond Green, causing him to blatantly give up on the play. Still, Poole had some big moments, including a career-high 42 points in a win versus Toronto, and averaging career-best 20.4 points and 4.5 assists per game, while playing in all 82 games. Yeah, he just a little bit with higher volume, but by all accounts, he had a career year despite all that surrounded him in the season. But in the playoffs, Jordan Poole's up and down play lost the ups, then kept him down. He averaged just 10.3 points and shooting numbers that looked nothing like his regular season stats. Warriors escaped Sacramento in a 7-game first-round series, where they couldn't hang with the Lakers in the next round. Poole's playoffs best summed up by his decision in Game 1 to fire away from 30 feet with the game in the balance after the Lakers won the game and eventually the series. It didn't take long for the Warriors to cut bait. Before free agency began, Mike Dunleavy committed to Jordan Poole by saying this. Especially with this young extension, let's have it here for 4 more years at least.
But very shortly after, Golden State would trade Jordan Poole to Washington Wizards in exchange for Chris Paul, who had just been acquired to base salary match in the Bradley Beal trade, as well as future first and second round picks. It's usually a red flag when it's to give a young player a massive extension, trades that player before the extension kicks in. Washington may have considered that before the move, but when you consider the fact that Washington really had nothing to lose by making this move, it was kind of a no-brainer. The Wizards were focused on accumulating draft picks and assets, and they finally embraced a long-avoided proper rebuild. Why not take a chance on a 24-year-old who has shown legit scoring ability and has proved it in the playoffs on a championship team? Plus, Jordan Poole can get all the shot attempts he could ever dream of now that he's out of the state, as he talked about during his press conference. Poole was nearly salivating at the chance to run his own team.
As a shooter in this role, how great is your like ultra?
As great as DC.
I like
coaches giving me the opportunity to essentially play freely. And I think that would just be really exciting because I've always played the right way. Never like a me type of play style. Whatever the next right place might do because I was able to draw to get off the ball. You want to see other players succeed because you need everybody on your team in order to be successful. But just being able to go play my game, it's free. Be able to call plays, be able to manipulate the game a little bit more hands-on.
Second down in the yard.
It'll be exciting.
This could have been Jordan Poole's chance to actualize some of his early all-star potential as a building block for a young asset-laden team. Instead, the Wizards have been embarrassingly terrible, owning the league's third-worst record. We already covered many of the in-season shenanigans, including not paying attention during a timeout, and then not holding himself accountable for not paying attention during the timeout.
Yeah, I saw it, and I was looking like, obviously, I can't do anything about it. Sometimes I sit down, sometimes I don't. Coaches, but they do their huddle where you're kind of figure out what they're going to do. It's such a long time, also. Like, it's a 2-minute timeout. Coaches, I was only shocking for 35 seconds or so. I mean, but I saw it, though.
Good morning. I got too much sleep.
Throwing on first down. Bryant.
Yeah, good man.
And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Devontae Adams. His second touchdown this Super Bowl. And the Raiders have taken the lead. There was a lot. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns and run for another already in this first half as his guys begin 1st and 10.
I've never seen you this early. I've never seen you up this early. You went up so early.
Bryant, flush to his right. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside.
What's he going up so early?
On 1st down, Bryant steps away to his left.
You need to sleep?
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Bryant.
I'm going to call you back.
Left side, Myers with it.
I wanted to call you back.
As that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl.
Because of what? My AirPods. Because of what?
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
Hello?
Going on the ground with Jacobs. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
There you go. You said what?
Running straight ahead is Jacobs.
Huh?
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
You gotta speak up.
To throw on 2nd down, Bryant. And that'll be incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to down the running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Why would you know?
To throw on 3rd down, Bryant flushed out right.
Oh.
Tough to bring Bryant down. And he will be brought down at about the 6th line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Bryant. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try to pick up that 3rd, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought he had it for a second, but you're right, not to be. Eluding the pressure right.
No, I believe it. Oh my God. Here we go with this shit again. I believe whatever you say.
3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for the first possession of the 2nd half.
If you're happy,
from
then
deep
I'm
in their
happy.
own territory, they look to throw. Got a man, it's Mayer. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
You so tired or sleepy and shit?
So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10.
You need your beauty sleep, bro.
Off the play fake. Bryant escaping the pressure right. Open man is Myers.
How the hell did you know? How'd you know the play was not up there? I thought you were asleep.
Works it past the 50.
I thought you were asleep. How the hell did you pick up the phone when you were asleep?
On 1st and 10, Bryant flush to his right. Open man right.
I was nuts. I was nuts. Woke up like an hour ago.
Yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
You think I'm on? So,
operating from the gun, Bryant buying time to his left.
I just woke up.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 13. And now
I didn't get that though. Hit me good. So.
Throwing on 1st down, Bryant. This is caught. Touchdown Raiders.
Hey, you don't put my game. How you don't put my game?
With a record Packers will
How you doing playing the game?
third quarter lead here in this Super